and welcome back to my channel. I did promise that I would try and get a YouTube video up every week, so here I am with another update of how this week has gone. I am absolutely shattered. Work's been quite hard. It's just hard trying to get used to like being in a routine, especially with training getting heavier now. So we are around 5 weeks away from me flying out to the Arnolds in Ohio. Still listed as the alternate, and I am hoping that I do get the chance to compete. Not that I'm wishing injury on anyone. I just really feel like I will do well if I get the chance to actually compete. And to be honest, it's massively helped me with my mental health to have something to aim for. I don't think I'd be putting as much effort into my gym and training if I didn't think there was a chance that I could be on that Arnold Pro stage in a few weeks' time. And I think if I wasn't putting the effort in to that competition, then I don't know where I would kind of have the outlet that I need right now to just kind of get rid of all of my emotional energy. So it's been a really good week training wise. Everything's been moving really well. My deadlifts are looking really good. My log is probably, especially at this point in training, is looking the best that it's ever really looked, because my absolute PB on log was 107 kilo for a set of 5 at World's Strongest Woman in 2021, and that was at the end of a very like kind of log focused prep, and that was peaked and carved up, and that was the first event of the competition. This week I did 100 kilo for sets and reps, the day after a very heavy event session on 3 hours of sleep, and I think it's the most that I've actually pressed 100 kilo in training. And at this point of the prep as well, we've still got 5 weeks to go to improve on that as well. So if I do get the chance to do the log, I would be hopefully looking at getting a rep on the heavier one, which would actually, looking at the competitors and stuff like that, it would put me in good stead for maybe a 3rd or a 4th place, I think, with a single rep on that log. So everything is looking good. I'm still training really hard for the record breaker events as well, because if I don't get to do the Arnold Pro, I will be doing the record breakers. So that's a forward hold, which I broke last year, and the 400 pound Atlas stone. So I have been doing some stone training as well, trying to get used to lifting stones again. So that's going well. We had some news on Friday about Paul. So I don't know if you've watched the previous videos, but his heart was sent down to a specialist in London, because they couldn't work out exactly what happened to his heart. So the specialist has kind of completed their findings. We've not had the full report sent to us as of yet, but the basics of it is that his left ventricle failed, and it's probably hereditary, and his heart attack would have been quick and painless, which at the time I do believe that it would have been, because it was over within 10-15 seconds. So yeah, like it's given a little bit of comfort to know for sure that it was painless, and it makes me well, it doesn't make me happy, but it gives me like a comfort knowing that the last thing, the exact last words that I said to him at 6 o'clock that morning was, "I love you so much," and I'm just glad that he was at home, he knew that he was loved, and I was with him, and he wasn't on his own. So it's looking like the funeral is going to be the end of next month. We can't confirm the date just yet. So we will be hopefully be able to kind of lay him to rest before I travel over to Ohio. I don't know how much that's going to help with the grieving process, being able to finally say goodbye. But we just have to see. We have to ride the ups and downs, and whenever I'm feeling down, I just remember his pep talks, because he was the king of pep talks. I used to always have self-doubts, and he used to break things down for me, kind of very matter-of-factly, and the way he kind of said things, it made you really believe that you were good enough. So I remember his pep talks, I remember the good times. Sometimes I watch back some of the YouTube videos of us taking the mick out of each other, and it just makes me smile, it makes me happy. It makes me happy knowing that he was in a good place in his life. But I just wish that he was still here with me, but that's another story. So yeah, all in all, we're on track training wise. I'm coping, trying to stay strong, and yeah, the support I've had has just been incredible, and it would be hard to fail with the amount of support that I've got. So I am very lucky in that sense. So we will keep on plodding on, and hopefully next week is just the same. I know the weights are going to get even heavier again next week, and yeah, we shall just see how it goes. So please, as always, like, share and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if we could grow this YouTube channel. If there's any videos that you want to see, any questions that you have, please let me know. I will try and get some more different content out there if I can. But in the meantime, I hope you're all doing well, and I shall catch you in the next video update in around a week or so.